Hi guys, I'm back with another video. So I am currently on week 5 of my prep. And this week I was so bored with prep. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I hit a wall a little bit. Not with hunger, not with like super low energy levels. Like, I was just freaking bored. And what better way to spice up your diet than trying meals from all around the world? So today I'm going to be trying 5 healthy breakfasts from all over the place. We got Asia, we got Europe, we got Latin America, like we got everything in this video. I have to give full credit for this idea to Stephanie Buttermore. I totally got inspired by her. So I'm very excited to try a bunch of new foods this week. Hopefully like get my passion up again to get me through prep. So let's get into the meals. It is Monday and we are starting off the week traveling to Mexico. So today we are going to make huevos ahogados. That means, I think, egg drowned in salsa. I'm trying to make all the different meals from the different countries to be a little healthy. So I thought, what better than an egg with some salsa, get my fruits and veggies, and I'm going to add a little Mexican fruit salad on the side. So I'm starting off in my kitchen. I'm going to cut this pepper and put it on the skillet, and then I'm going to chop up some onion and garlic, and then I'm going to put that in a boil.
Okay, and then after my peppers and tomatoes were done boiling, I took them out and I transferred them into my Ninja, and then once they were being processed in my Ninja for about a minute, I then moved them back to the skillet so it could cook more.
Update, I wasn't supposed to put the water in, but I did it anyway. But I got a colander and took my water out of the blender, and now my salsa looks beautiful.
Then I just added 2 eggs on top of my salsa. I covered the skillet with a lid for about 4 minutes, and I transferred my eggs onto the plate, added a little garnish, and I was all done.
Okay, let's try it. It's really good. I like this dish because I feel like you can kind of cater it to your goals. I saw online someone added 4 eggs to this. I only put 2, but you can make it more calorically dense with more eggs. So this is bomb. Mexico was definitely good to us. Okay, we're back again. So today we are going to be doing Greece for our inspired country breakfast. And for my meal today, I wanted to keep it really, really simple. And we are going to be doing a yogurt bowl with fruit and honey on top. To make my Grecian breakfast, I'm going to get my big signature white bowl. It's all over my Instagram. I'm going to put in my Greek yogurt and then do fruit toppings. You can choose any fruit toppings of your choice, but for me, I like to keep it simple with the blueberries, strawberries, and peaches. I'm going to fill my bowl to the brim with all the fruit and then drizzle it with honey, and you can even add a little granola, but for my purposes, I don't want that many calories, and after that, I'll just enjoy. Okay, here is the final product. And I really liked the Greece meal because it was so easy to make. So this is actually a pretty typical snack for me, Greek yogurt with some fruit. It's like pretty standard. But the one thing that was different here was I did take the honey, like how the Greeks have their honey on everything. So this looks so bomb. Look at that. There it is. That is bomb. All right, I'm gonna crush this and pretend I'm on a Greek island. Moving on, our next meal is going to be nasi goreng. This is Indonesian for fried rice. So I don't usually have savory dishes like this for breakfast, but I think this is gonna be really interesting for me to try because I'm definitely not used to having like fried rice and chicken for a brunch/breakfast meal. So I have my skillet heating up behind me, and over here I have all my ingredients ready to go. I have a bowl of cooked rice. So it's really important when you're making this dish that you cook the rice either the night before because you want it to sit in the fridge so it can dry out. And then I have a chicken breast that I also cooked last night, and then a jalapeno and an onion that I am going to chop up and put in the pan.
Okay, Sophia from the future here. So here are my lovely ingredients that you see I transferred into the skillet, and then I let that fry on extra high heat for about 5 minutes, and I transferred it onto my plate.
With this dish, I read that they traditionally garnish any big meal with cucumber and tomato. So I'm going to chop those up on my cutting board, measure them out of course, and then add them on the side, and then my dish will finally be done. Okay, so here is my final Bali meal. This looks so bomb. This is definitely not what I think of when I think of breakfast, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this seems like it'll be really filling. And I don't have fried rice usually, so this is for sure a switch up for me, but I'm loving. I literally don't even want to wait. I love the fresh tomatoes on the side. I love that they added an egg in here for those healthy fats. So I feel like out of all the meals that I cooked so far and that I have planned for the week, this one is definitely the most filling and the most balanced. And I will say, hold on, let me just take a bite. The fried rice, the spice from the jalapeno, it's so good. Okay, I will say, this is usually meant to be cooked with soy sauce or teriyaki, and I saw a lot of places that you can add shrimp paste onto this, but I am on prep and I'm trying to reduce my sodium and keep all my eating really clean. So I didn't add anything, but honestly, I don't think you need it. It's all up to preference. You can bulk this up by adding more egg. But yeah, man, this is definitely a win. Definitely. Thank you, Bali. Okay, next up on the Food World Tour, we have China. So for China's dish, we are going to be making tofu pudding. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was looking at the ingredients for this and it does not seem very prep friendly. So usually this dish is made with tofu and vanilla and cinnamon all mixed up in the blender, but I obviously can't be having those things now because I'm on prep. So I'm going to make a healthy version of this dish. So instead of adding chocolate, I'm going to try chocolate protein. It's not going to be very authentic, but it's inspired by the country. It doesn't have to be exact.
Then next up, I put my tofu. I put about 6 ounces of tofu and cinnamon and protein right in the blender, and it actually came out really nice and creamy. And after that, I just transferred it into a cup, and I of course put some whipped cream on top because I really wanted this to be a sweet, delectable dessert kind of thing.
Okay, you guys, here is my tofu pudding, and this is the dish that I was having the most reservations about, just because I don't know, I had to improvise a lot, but I think it actually ended up okay. I really like this because it's the only dish that is totally vegan. So it's a lot of soy protein and the plant protein that I used earlier. Let's give it a try. Here, look at that. And I've just put a little whipped cream on top. Oh my God. Okay. This tastes like ice cream. This literally tastes like ice cream. Okay. I think, okay, to be fair, I don't really know what actual tofu pudding tastes like. I think the frozen banana in here is making a big difference, but if you don't really care about counting macros, you can definitely put vanilla in here, and I bet it tastes just as sweet and just as good. But I was not expecting this to be so delicious. It doesn't taste like tofu at all. And since it does have that soy protein and the protein powder that I added, this is a really healthy, really good snack, and it tastes like dessert. This is definitely a fire way to start your day. Okay, I highly recommend this. Thank you, China. That's so good. Okay, we're back for the final meal of the week. I'm going to be making basera. This is a Moroccan bean dip, and it's really simple. It's just made with fava beans, but I could not find no fava beans in the store, so I'm gonna put lima beans in this. And what really makes this dish special is that Moroccan seasoning flavor profile. To add add some flavor into my dip, I'm going to add lemon juice, a little bit of olive oil. I'm gonna put cumin seed in there. That's very big in Morocco. And hopefully this turns out yummy. So now I have all my ingredients ready to go in the Ninja. In this bowl, we have 200 grams of lima beans, white onion, cumin seed, olive oil, lemon, and garlic was thrown in there as well. And I'm just going to puree this for about a minute in the food processor. And while I'm working on that, I'm gonna get my toast going. And in Morocco, what they typically do is they eat bread with everything. So I toasted up a little bit of my 647 40-calorie sliced bread, and I cut it into nice little pieces, and I'm going to put that into my bean dip. Okay, you guys, the final dish of this week, Morocco, is done. And oh my, okay, moving on. And oh my God, the dip came out so nicely. Okay, one thing that really surprised me about this was the fact that people in Morocco have this for breakfast. Just like the very strong, like cumin seed flavor profile. It does not scream breakfast to me. It definitely is like a dinner meal. So let's just dig into this because I'm really curious. Okay. All right. Best thing I made this week. This is the best thing I made, hands down. Holy moly. This is so good. The cumin seed and the garlic and the lemon in this just make it taste so, it's so strong, but it tastes so good. Like it's garlicky, but not in a bad way. I literally just feel like I'm eating a healthy version of chips and salsa. Like, this is it right here. So I'm gonna smash this and thank my Moroccans for putting me on. Okay, we're back again. So that was everything for the week. And I must say, like, all of them were really good, but Morocco was definitely the winner today. Morocco's dish, Becerra, it knocked it out of the park. I'm definitely gonna be making that a ton more. So that is the final verdict. Thank you for watching me cook this week, and I'll see you next time.